our topic will be about amplifying the voices of peace among the local youth to enhance peace. How can we amplify our voices of peace so that we protect our youth from joining CVE groups? How can we amplify? When we say maybe a introduction of little bit, amplifying when we say is about how can we louden our voices of peace, how can we expand the voices of peace so that it reaches far to the grassroots level in each community, in everywhere in our county. May I hear some contributions, please?
I'm Abdullah Hassan Muhammad, based in Nairobi. I think our topic for discussion is amplifying the voices of peace among the local youth to enhance community resilience on counter-violent extremism, particularly in Wajir County. I think for us to amplify the voice of peace among the local youth to counter violent extremism in our backyards, we need to raise our voice as the youth, the educated elites, and enlighten our youth about the dangers of enrolling into terrorism activities. And by doing so, we need a very committed youth panels who will be standing up for the task in educating the youth. You know, when I say educating the youth, maybe sometimes we find some of our educated youth resorting to join jihadist groups or terrorist terror groups. We need to ask ourselves, sometimes back we could even see some of these guys had thorough knowledge, but ultimately they found their way into the wrong path. What led them? We have to ask ourselves, what are the factors that lead them to join the terror activities?
We need to enhance peace building knowledge and the skill of young people as youth. If we monitor and evaluate every activity that we check on, it is very easy for us to go somewhere and to play or to enhance our community.
For the voices of peace to be heard, we have to be recognized as youth, which can maybe lead to youth-led initiatives. Through that, we can form maybe for CBOs, like that's the way we can be heard, and we join hands together wherever we are, then so that our voices can be heard. Again, training opportunities about conflict, so that we can understand the causes, how we can overcome them, how maybe if there is conflict, how we can handle them.
To amplify the voice of youth, we have to build trust between youth and the government. So this will improve the effort of youth will be successfully if the young people are given the capability and opportunity to work with local and national government. Will be successfully, that way the youth are given the capability and opportunity to use their own views in decision making.
Another one way of amplifying the voices of peace among our local youth back in our society is by, the government involving the youth in security meetings that involves peace initiatives. Once the government involves the youth, they can easily be recognized, be it the national or the county government. Once we have the link with the government, it will be very easy for us to carry out these initiatives in our home yards. And once we have link with the security apparatus, and they give us the way forward in counter-violent extremism, then it will be very easy for us to run these initiatives. But once we are not recognized as youth by government agencies, especially the security sector, then it will be an uphill task for the youth to get involved, because you'll be seen as someone who has a different kind of maybe an initiative. But once we work with the security apparatus in a way or another, and we have a legal document that shows we are these ambassadors, then it will be very easy to involve each and every person, and then to enlighten the society at large.
Also, by creating space for youth to express their opinion, the government should create space for the youth to express their opinion and their views.
Another crucial point in initiating or advocating for peace coexistence and a way of reducing the rate at which our youth are involved in jihadist groups is involving our spiritual religious leaders back in the society. If once have enough knowledge about what jihadist means, because from the word itself, terrorist, jihadist, or extremist, in one way or another, people give different kind of explanations according to their own suits. So we need to be involved by our spiritual leaders, sheikhs, that is our ulumas, those people who have first knowledge on Islamic perspective, and then they can give us lectures on the side effects or the problems it has with our religion, that in one way or another, those people who doing those things in the name of a religion maybe can advise that they have little knowledge of what the religion has in store for, in line with activities related to terrorism. Because someone with enough knowledge, someone who has a first knowledge on the Islamic perspective, it will be very hard for him or her to be enticed or influenced by someone else who maybe has a link in that. But once you have a very little knowledge on the secular and the formal or informal, in any way, when your knowledge is not vast, when your knowledge is not that encompassed in all sectors, then one will be falling a victim easily to join those jihadist groups. So strengthening the rate at which our youth get a large scope of knowledge, both in both fields, then that one will also play a big role.
The government should support the youth who are positively contributing to the society, because without the support of the government, youth cannot make any decision. They cannot go with purpose to enhance the community.
We have discussed a lot. Thank you for the cooperation.